Alright, welcome to Just Magic the Gathering. I was just getting logged in for the day. It's a little later than usual, but looking forward to knocking out a daily. At this point I do have room for one to roll in, but if I don't stay on top of it, it could be a little problematic since I only have... I'm not sure that counts as white for my C-note. It does. He's playing blue. A little heavy. At this point I just need mana. One mana of anything. He's playing blue-black. And he creates ninjas. Up to one target creature you control can't be blocked this turn. Draw a card, discard a card. And to create a 2/1 ninja. Up to 1. I'm gonna pay the 2 life and go for my Revenant. I basically need to get that off the board. A blue-black with the water crystal. That's a little problematic. Blue spells cost 1 less to cast. And if an opponent would mill a card, they mill 4 instead. Each opponent mills cards equal to the number of cards in your hand. So I can mortify his water crystal? It's an artifact, never mind. The arena is probably going to be my better bet. He's using it for scry, assuming he's almost looking to reanimate. He's just about wide enough. Singularity Rupture. He's playing a mill deck. Because without any creatures, most of my control is useless. And I'm slowed down. And without strategic betrayal, can I target opponent? Oh, I can't just target myself. Yeah. Silly. I was wondering about voiding, because yeah, here all he has to do is drop the monument and churn it. Can't be blocked. If source you deal would deal damage to an opponent, prevent that damage to each opponent mills that many cards. Interesting. So I am basically hosed. I was trying to figure out how I could even try to get around this. Discard a card. I cannot believe I've gotten so many cards and no mana, especially with my card draw up for each card in your hand. And I'm gonna actually have to remember that about the Wilt Water Crystal. Alright, I got my 4th mana up. If I do something like the Revenant, I'm assuming he has another control. He's gonna spend to make me mill more cards. No? I'm not quite sure what he's up to. Probably still has enough. At this point I can do the golden sidekick. And discard one of my nowhere to runs. At this point he's just going to mill me out. I only have 7 cards and he can actually make me mill 8 right here. So, good game. I don't know why he would have done that. That's why. He gets a full hand. And now he has the control to be able to do it. Destroy target creature. I don't have enough to... I was actually just wondering the legitimacy of bailing on this entirely. It's an interesting mill deck. Or going back to this is his game. He has card draw up. He can get his ninja up right now. At -9. He still actually needs 2 more turns on that. So now whenever he kills one of my creatures, it's going to start getting +1/+1. But that's what he needed to do like 2 rounds ago. So, talk about drawing it out, or not necessarily seeing the win right in front of you. And he is still drawing it out. What the hell? So, not necessarily the best. It's been a while since I've played against a mill deck. I wasn't able to get the token off the board. Or going back to his artifact. The water crystal. It almost makes me want to pull out my mill deck. Because I have the water crystal. I was wondering if... trying to remember if I threw the water crystal into my mill deck. Since one of my rings is to churn attacks, actually making tokens that can attack is a good way to get there. A little goblin. He's playing white, red, job select, a 2/1 flyer. So I didn't leave out the mana to kill it. At this point I was going to do a helpful hunter. I'd like that other mana. Lionheart. How did it duplicate itself? Deals 2 damage to any target. What's this? Whenever a non-equipment token you control enters, create a token that's a copy of it, except it has this equipment it's equipped. Abilities cost 2 less to activate. That's going to be very problematic for me. Elspeth Smite's not going to get me there. Still get me the land, but it'll be tapped. What is my replacement? Arnubu. So, not necessarily will duplicate again. Equip it for 2. And at least prevent 3 of it. In a way I want... lifelink. I was trying to figure out if with only 4 mana up, when he pushes next time, I could Duty Beyond Death and double stack on him. Let's see what he does. This is an interesting deck that he's playing. Dragon Lance, because he's duplicating it. The real threat's Finian or whatever her name is. Fairy on the Wild Rose. Gain control of target. Well, that was convenient. Submit 1. And I'll get my kitty back. I need more card draw. 4 will bleed me out. And when he pushes here, I can Elspeth smite him. Let's see what he does. Because he has enough to actually do like a destroy all creatures, or he has... I'm not sure what he has up his sleeve, but at this point I have a few things. Thundra. So I can sacrifice him to make all my other ones indestructible and get +1/+1 counters. And I can kill his flyer. And that's game. He doesn't have enough for a kill all. So pretty quick and clean. But with that, I should have worked my daily nicely, or at least I got the one, I got my 2 wins. I got a win. I wouldn't mind getting a second. If I can have a quick game, I'd be happy for it. I was entertained at a certain point going back to playing my historic shrines, or just giving it like another quick try. I definitely enjoyed how it lit up in the end. He has the little sliver. Take the card draw. Another Elspeth Smite. Red-black. The Shocking Sharpshooter. I'm assuming he's not going to take the block. This creature has first strike. During your turn, whenever an opponent draws a card, this creature deals 1 damage to him. Nice. Not sure who's planning on that. And I'm thinking I can still do the food token. I don't know why I got my first kitty. I missed something there. And that's why it was actually grayed out. And I'll have to remember that. Deals 4 damage to any target. Wouldn't have had it around for it anyways. And bending. Ball attack. He has 3 rounds. Oh, my Caretaker's Talent. I don't have anything generating me tokens at this point. Another Shocking Sharpshooter. Put +1/+1 counter on each creature, and then they gain flying until next turn. Create the soldiers. I was almost wondering, like, one more turn. The Caretaker's Talent. He has a bunch of mana. A 2/4. It's a mobilize. Creatures you control perpetually gain Menace, Lifelink, or Haste. Lifelink. 3 damage to any target. So all my kitties get +1/+1. The +1/+1 lifelink. I can't do both. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature. Create a token that's a copy. And it's an enchantment? I'll take advantage of that. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell... I missed actually what that was that triggered. Doom to doom. He basically has to push here. That does leave me tapped out. Can't really stand much against that, and yeah. It's gonna play a white ball card. I should have just attacked. But yeah, it's a fairly quick win, and I'm happy to call it on my 2 wins for the day. And look forward to doing some Magic in the future.